Imagine being a single mother, struggling to make ends meet, living in a small flat, and battling the deep shadows of depression. This was the life of J.K. Rowling before she became the world renowned author of the Harry Potter series. Joanne Rowling, better known as J.K. Rowling, was born in Yates, in England in 1965. She always had a passion for storytelling, but life threw many challenges her way. After graduating from university, she worked various jobs, and that included being a researcher, a bilingual secretary of Amnesty International. She had to do a lot of jobs, and during at one of her journey from Manchester to London in 1990, the idea for Harry Potter was conceived. However, you would not have thought it would take that long, but it took 7 long years of hardship before the first book was published. Let me get deep down into it. In 1991, Rowling moved to Portugal to teach English. There she met and married a Portuguese journalist, but the marriage quickly turned into an abusive relationship. And after a lot of issues, they divorced in 1993, and Rowling returned to the UK with her infant daughter by the name Jessica. She had no job, no money, and she was diagnosed with clinical depression. She even contemplated suicide because she felt like a complete failure. Despite these overwhelming obstacles, Rowling didn't give up on her dream. She found a solace in writing. Sometimes she finds herself in a cafe around Edinburgh writing while her daughter would, lie beside her sleeping. At some of those points, she began to develop the manuscript for Harry Potter. And of course, the Philosopher's Stone. She faced several rejections. In fact, the story had it that her manuscript was rejected 12 times, but she persisted. And finally, in 1997, Bloomsbury Publishing gave her a chance. The rest, as they say, is history. So, you see, Rowling's story is not just about literary success or success about a book or something. It's a testament of the power of resilience and determination. Her journey from a struggling single mother to a billionaire author has inspired millions around the world. And you know what? She reminds us that no matter how dark and difficult life may seem, with perseverance and and believe in oneself, you can rise from the ashes and achieve greatness. So I want to just bring it home. What are those key things that you could draw from these stories? First, you have to embrace your passion. No matter how tough life gets, you have to hold on to what you love. You know, because sometimes, and for the most part, it is the light that guides you through the darkest of times. And what's the other thing? You have to learn to persevere through rejection. Sometimes success comes from multiple failures, and every rejection is a step closer to acceptance. So you have to learn to keep moving forward. And that's why that book talks about feeling forward. And then one other thing is that you must find solace in your crafts. Life could push you here and there, but you must learn to find your solace, find your peace, find your quiet, find your bliss in that thing that inspires you. And that was exactly what Harry Potter, what J.K. Rowling did. When facing adversity, you must learn to channel your energy into something productive. Your passion can then become your therapy. Your passion can become your therapy and your path to success. From all of this, I want you to remember that true resilience is not about withstanding the storm. It's about learning to dance in the rain and finding beauty and strength amidst the chaos. You have to learn to dance in the rain. You don't have to run away from the storm or just withstand it, but dance in the middle of it. And every rejection is a redirection, guiding you towards the path of your true potential and ultimate success. And Let me remind you, in the darkest moments, when the world seems to crumble around you, your passion can become the foundation upon which you can rebuild your life. I hope that the story of J.K. Rowling rising from the ashes can inspire you to become the greatness that you are, to birth the reality and the beauty that you already have inside of you. Talk to you again soon.